So after I got out of bed today, my girlfriend's brothers and I had a kind of a weird conversation. And it's a question I'm sure you've been asked before in your lifetime, especially if you're a man. Would you suck for $1 billion? You'll find that there's not a lot of stuff I wouldn't do for $1 million. I would actually suck a lot of for $1 million. And I'm gonna make it worth their while too. My dad always told me, if you have a job, put your heart into it. So I'm gonna get my heart on. Hell, I'd suck a to get my order right at Taco Bell. But I don't think the question should be if you would suck a for $1 million, because if you don't, you're kind of a crazy lunatic. That's a lot of money. People are gonna say that it's gay to suck a but if it's just a job and you're getting paid for it, that's all it is. It's a job. So the question shouldn't be, would you suck a for $1 million? Because you would, if it's your job. Hell, I've had a lot worse jobs than sucking a and if people can do it for free, it can't be so bad. So the question should be, would you offer somebody $1 million to suck your Because if you're actively going out to find someone to suck your that's what makes the whole situation gay. And there's nothing wrong with that. If it's two consensual people agreeing to this term, then who are we to judge? And there's only one thing that can judge me, and that thing doesn't exist, so. And honestly, it doesn't even have to be $1 million. If you had $1,000 in hand, and you walked up to somebody, and you said, hey, suck my and I'll give you this money, they would. It's $1,000. It's easy money. To those people who vehemently deny that they would suck a you're just an idiot. I mean, maybe you wouldn't do it for $1 million, maybe you wouldn't do it for $1 billion, but, if you had a wife and she had cancer, and the only cure was for you to suck a you would do it. And that's because everyone has a price. Your masculinity isn't fragile enough to turn down that offer. So I even had this question back in high school. People would ask me this, and without hesitation I would say yes, because that's a lot of money. You could do so much with $1 million. And people would, poke fun at me, oh, you're gay for wanting to suck a I don't want to suck a but it's $1 million. I would, if it's a job, absolutely. I'd probably do it for $100. Or free. But anyway, if people ask me in high school if I would jump on the offer and say yes, because that's a lot of money, and I would retort with, everyone's gay for a price. And like I said, you could deny 1,000, you could deny 1 million, or 1 billion, but once you reach that price range that you were comfortable with, you would definitely gobble the knob. And once you decide a price, you'll know in the back of your head that you're at least a little bit gay. And that will drive you crazy, it'll break your heart, it'll break your mind, and so you'll grow up to become a politician, and you'll make a bill to electrocute the gay away. So that's just my opinion. I'd like to know what you guys think, so let me know in the comments below. If you like this video, leave a like, a thumbs up, I can see my thumb, and subscribe. There's a lot more content. Also check out my previous video. It was about semen. It's a natural next step. No stop signs, speed limits. Can't turn this thing off. Oh, there we go.